Imagine waking up one morning to find your life savings gone, vanished, and the person who took it? They're nowhere to be found. If that thought sends a chill down your spine, you're not alone, and this video might just be the most important one you watch all year. Now take a deep breath. I know that's a scary way to start, but here's the truth. Scams targeting seniors are more common than ever, and the emotional and financial toll can be devastating. You might be watching this because it's already happened to you, or maybe you're worried it could. Either way, I want you to know something right up front. There is hope. While getting your money back after a scam isn't always easy, it is possible, and today we're going to walk through exactly what you can do to fight back. First, let's talk about why this matters so much. Scammers often target older adults because they believe we're more trusting, less tech-savvy, or simply because they think we won't fight back. But here's what they don't count on: your resilience. Whether it's a phishing email, a fake grandchild in distress, or a too-good-to-be-true investment, the moment you realize you've been scammed can feel overwhelming. You might blame yourself, feel embarrassed, or even think it's too late to do anything about it. But let me stop you right there. The sooner you take action, the better your chances of recovering at least some of what you've lost. So where do you start? The very first step is reporting the scam. I know it might feel like shouting into the wind, but trust me, this is crucial. Contact your local police department and file a report. Even if they can't track down the scammer immediately, having an official record is essential for any future steps. Next, report it to the Federal Trade Commission (FTC) at reportfraud.ftc.gov. The FTC doesn't resolve individual cases, but they use these reports to build cases against scammers and spot trends that can help others. Think of it as adding your voice to a chorus that can eventually bring these criminals down. Now, here's something a lot of people don't realize: your bank or credit card company might be able to help. If you paid with a credit card, you could dispute the charge under the Fair Credit Billing Act. Debit cards are trickier, but if you act fast, usually within 2 days, your bank might reverse the transaction. Call them immediately, explain what happened, and ask about your options. And don't be afraid to escalate the issue if you're not getting the help you need. One viewer, Martha, told me she got $5,000 back simply by being persistent with her bank's fraud department. But what if the money was sent via wire transfer or gift cards? Unfortunately, those are much harder to recover, but not impossible. Companies like Western Union or MoneyGram have processes for fraud claims, especially if you act quickly. And if the scammer pressured you into buying gift cards, contact the retailer right away. Some, like Amazon or Apple, can freeze the cards if they haven't been used yet. Now, let's talk about emotional recovery, because losing money to a scam can leave you feeling violated and vulnerable. It's okay to be upset. Talk to someone you trust, whether it's a family member, a friend, or even a support group for scam victims. You'd be surprised how many people have been through this and come out stronger on the other side. We've covered a lot already, but there's more you can do to protect yourself and even increase your chances of getting your money back. For instance, did you know that some states have victim compensation programs? Or that hiring a lawyer might be an option for larger losses? Let's dive deeper into those next, because when it comes to fighting back, knowledge is your greatest weapon. You've taken the first crucial steps: reporting the scam to the authorities, alerting your bank, and maybe even reaching out to the companies involved. That's already more than many people do, and it puts you ahead of the game. But now, let's talk about some lesser-known strategies that could make all the difference in getting your money back. First, let's discuss state victim compensation programs. Many states have funds set up to help victims of financial crimes, especially seniors. These programs won't always cover the full amount you lost, but even getting a portion back can ease the burden. For example, in California, the Victim Compensation Board can provide financial assistance to eligible fraud victims. The key here is to act quickly. Some programs have strict deadlines, so check your state's government website or call your local area agency on aging for guidance. Now, what if the scam involved a significant amount of money, say tens of thousands of dollars? In cases like this, it might be worth consulting a lawyer. Some attorneys specialize in financial fraud cases and work on a contingency basis, meaning they only get paid if you recover funds. They can help you navigate legal options like filing a civil lawsuit against the scammer, if they're identified, or even pursuing claims against third parties who may have unknowingly facilitated the fraud. One viewer, Jim, told me he recovered nearly $30,000 this way after being scammed in a fake investment scheme. It took time, but it was worth the fight. Another avenue to explore is consumer protection agencies and nonprofit organizations. Groups like the AARP Fraud Watch Network or the Better Business Bureau's Scam Tracker can offer resources, support, and sometimes even direct assistance in recovering funds. They also keep databases of known scams, which can help prevent others from falling victim to the same scheme. Now let's talk about tax implications. If you lost money to a scam, you might be able to claim it as a theft loss on your taxes. The IRS allows deductions for certain types of fraud, though there are limitations, so it's best to consult a tax professional. This won't put cash back in your pocket right away, but it could soften the financial blow when tax season rolls around. Finally, let's address the emotional toll again. Scammers don't just steal money, they steal peace of mind. You might find yourself second-guessing every phone call, email, or even well-meaning strangers. That's normal. But don't let fear isolate you. Stay connected with friends and family, and consider joining a support group for scam victims. Sharing your story can be healing, and it might just help someone else avoid the same trap. We've covered a lot of ground, but there's still more to discuss, like how to spot scams before they happen and rebuild your financial confidence. Because the best way to recover from a scam isn't just about getting your money back, it's about making sure it never happens again. At this point, you've learned how to report a scam, explore legal options, and even tap into resources you might not have known existed. But let's face it, while recovering lost money is important, the real victory is making sure you're never caught off guard again. So, let's talk about how to protect yourself moving forward and rebuild your financial security with confidence. First, knowledge is your best defense. Scammers are always coming up with new tricks, but most follow the same basic patterns. They create urgency, pay now or you'll be arrested, pretend to be someone you trust, grandma, I'm in jail, send money, or dangle unrealistic rewards, you've won a foreign lottery. The moment someone pressures you to act quickly or demands payment in gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency, red flags should go up. Legitimate businesses and government agencies will never ask for payment this way. A simple but powerful habit? Slow down and verify. If you get a suspicious call, hang up and call the company or family member back using a known, trusted number, not the one the caller gave you. If an email looks fishy, don't click any links. Instead, go directly to the official website or call customer service. One viewer, Evelyn, avoided a scam by doing just that. When Amazon called about a suspicious purchase, she hung up and dialed the number on her account statement. Turns out, it was a scammer spoofing Amazon's number. Next, fortify your accounts. Enable two-factor authentication on your bank and email accounts. Use strong, unique passwords. A password manager can help. And consider placing a fraud alert or credit freeze with the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. This makes it harder for scammers to open new accounts in your name. If you're worried about your current financial safety net, sit down with a trusted family member or a financial advisor to review your accounts. Look for any unusual activity and discuss ways to add layers of protection, like setting up transaction alerts or designating a trusted contact for your bank. Now, let's talk about rebuilding emotionally. After a scam, it's easy to feel foolish or ashamed, but remember, these criminals are professionals. They prey on kindness, trust, and even fear. The fact that you're watching this video and taking steps to protect yourself proves how strong you are. Share what you've learned with friends. You could save them from heartache too. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. You are not powerless. Even if recovering every penny isn't possible, you've taken back control by educating yourself and taking action. And that's something no scammer can ever take away. If this video helped you, pay it forward. Share it with someone who might need it. Drop a comment below with your own experiences or tips. Your story could be the lifeline someone else needs. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss videos like this. Together, we can outsmart the scammers and keep our hard-earned money safe. Here's to your resilience, and a future where you feel confident, secure, and one step ahead. Thanks for watching, and remember, you've got this.